Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to Energy and Light. My name is Nietzsche, and it is my intention to help you feel great and live your best life. So get excited. This is your time to relax, let go, and expand. In today's session, we're going to be focusing on all 7 chakras and freeing you from any energetic entanglements and dissonance. I've also been guided to share some energy from the desert, which at first I thought was a little strange, but as I began to put the video together, it started to make sense because, as I've said many times, I live in the middle of nowhere, and so the Earth's energies where I live is still very pristine and underdeveloped and unsullied. As I begin to present each tool that I'll be using, I would like you to think of this as multi-sensory information, because everything is energy and can be absorbed and transferred. And also, this is kind of unusual, but this time of year where I live, it is freezing. The last 3 or 4 days has been so nice in the afternoon that I've been able to go outside and do 30 minutes to an hour's worth of earthing. So I'm also powerfully charged with this energy. So I'm going to begin by gently gliding through your luminous network, your light body, with these pieces of tree bark that comes from a tree in my front yard that is over 50 years old. And when I'm outside, I often sit beside or lean against this tree, and the energy is very powerful. It's very supportive and grounding, as well as keeping us stable. And some cultures, they believe that trees represent protection and that they're very nurturing. They create universal life force, and they also represent intuition and deep emotion. So just close your eyes and breathe in gently and absorb all of this incredible living energy. And sand in spiritual context represents time passing. So this is a gentle reminder that time is running through our fingers, passing by. It reminds us to live life to the fullest. How often do we put things off out of fear or laziness? So this is a gentle reminder to live more fully and present in the moment and take charge of our life and do what we truly desire. And next I have a moon cactus for you. And it's such a beautiful yellow that reminds me of our solar plexus, standing strong in our power. And the spiritual meaning of a cactus is endurance. It symbolizes the ability to see beyond what is visible with our naked eye, reminding us to trust our intuition, our instincts, our higher power. One thing I really liked about the spiritual meaning, and I looked it up, and it was talking about realizing that you're protected, and it said the biggest threat comes from our own armor that we shroud ourselves in every day. So think of that, how often we're constantly on guard and protecting ourselves, especially if we've been hurt or traumatized or any emotional distress. But by constantly putting up armor, we're blocking out the good stuff as well, better experiences, harmony, peace, happiness, joy, and love. So learning to trust our intuition and stand strong in our personal power, and enduring, because we can and will survive anything that we go through, even though some are more difficult than others. As long as you never give up and you pursue, you will heal and get better. So I'm going to be using this bark wand to draw some symbols. I'm using various Reiki symbols from Usui, Karuniki Reiki, and also Grandmaster symbols. So starting with the Root Chakra, working our way up, I chose the symbol Daye, which represents love. It's our foundation and represents security and safety and groundedness. So it makes sense to use the love symbol. It is most important that we love ourselves, that we love and care for ourselves first and foremost. And that is not what many of us were raised to believe or taught. We were always taught to put everyone else before ourselves, which in the end leaves us exhausted and unfulfilled. So putting ourselves first is a new way many of us are learning to incorporate into our life. There's nothing selfish about doing this. When we look after ourselves first, we create a solid foundation. We feel safe and grounded and filled with pure love. We step more into our power and our groundedness that allows us to be confident and courageous in our actions and choices, whatever they may be. And in this way, we better serve ourselves and others. Ashanotu hukutu ishuwa hanaye kitai, astashankatutu ishuwa ankatayeshu hanaye kitai. Next, the Sacral Chakra, which is associated with the emotional body, sensuality, and creativity. So I'm using the Karuniki Zonar symbol. Zonar is used to heal painful memories, trauma, child abuse, or sexual and emotional scars in both the past and the present. So we are going deep with this symbol. It's time to let go of this trauma. This is also great if you have communication issues with loved ones, friends, coworkers, pretty much anyone. This will help resolve the communication issue. So we're opening this up and allowing a very deep clearing and healing of any traumas and suffering. Tashanu hukuto eshawanaya kita astasha hanaya ututo ashinkiatuto. And for the solar plexus chakra, which is our personal power, our identity, our ego, I chose the forgiveness symbol, Dayosha, because when we do not forgive ourselves or others, the suffering causes us to give away our power, making us feel fearful and weak. So we need to heal and let go so we can stand strong in our power and be self-assured that we are once again in our power, no longer struggling. Hashano ikietai ushukuhono utini shukoda anahakatoto. And for the heart, the symbol Daifuku, which means the great happiness. This helps assist us in finding true happiness in our lives. Happiness in love and friendships and relationships, and accepting ourselves and others unconditionally. It allows us to feel more gratitude in all situations, big or small, good or bad, and acknowledge that all is well regardless of the circumstances, and overall self-love. Hashananaye kiana yokoto ashite hananaye kista shukoto Hanina he'e'ete. And for the throat, we're using Sehaki to open dimensions and create balance and harmony and provide an emotional release, removing trauma or false beliefs that are keeping you from speaking freely. Opening up the blockages, releasing any tension in the throat area and any residual inertia. Ushanani kutui shuahana ki ehne hastasha kutu hanina. And for the third eye, the symbol Iava. It helps to better connect you to the earth and the elements, so you might want to go outside after the session and commune with Mother. And the main reason I'm using this is because it helps to achieve better perception of reality, removing falsities and misconceptions, to foster clarity of thought and intuition, so that we are more trusting in our own intuition and abilities. Hashanina akutu awahanaye astashan kutu unu hukutu u astishana anaai ekiai shukoto. I'm using Chokure, the power symbol, to remind us how powerful we are, because we are constantly forgetting. You are a powerful light being and a master manifester. You're never alone. You are always connected to Source, the universe, the guides, the earth. Assistance and guidance is always here for you. And also, I'm using the Halu symbol for preventing any harmful energy from entering the mind or body. Hashanutu ukutu hua estishan katai hanaye ukutu ua astishan katai. To activate the symbols, we need to repeat them 3 times. So starting at the root and working the way up. Daye, Zoner, Dayosha, Daifuku, Seheki, Iva, Iava, Chokure. Daye, Zoner, Dayosha, Daifuku, Seheki, Iava, Chokure. Daye, Zoner, Dayosha, Daifuku, Seheki, Iava, Chokure. As I begin to bring this session to a closing, I'm going to bring in the violet flame down around your entire body. Kushanini hana ukoto ushanaye hititi. And as I bring this violet flame down around your body, feeling it release energy, pain, and suffering you may be holding on to, if you are ready to let it go, gently breathe out. Just allow it to release from your being. Allowing this energy, the 7th ray, to burn away anything undesirable. As the violet flame surrounds the body, allow yourself to feel integration, transformation of this healing energy. As I begin to wind down the session, take in one last gentle breath. I thought we would open a happy pill prescription and see what message is in here for us. And if you would like to contribute to this jar, just leave a comment below, something that you use on a daily basis that gives you strength and courage and joy to your life. It could be an affirmation, a quote, it could be anything. And so today's today's Happy Pill prescription comes to us from Devika Batasha Arya. And I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name, Devika. And she uses, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Oh, that's very beautiful. Just a nice reminder that we're not what happened to us. We have the power. We can change, recreate ourselves in our life, and become who and whatever we desire. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you were able to enjoy the session and receive all the benefits. In my next video, there's so much love for you here. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.